Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Vegan Bree. I mostly talk about all things vegan and cruelty-free beauty. Today we're going to get into some spring palettes that I would recommend, as well as that I'm going to be definitely reaching for during this spring season. I have the Juvia's Place Gardens of Juvia's palette. My daughter got into this. I need to kind of repress that, but I really like this. I am actually wearing it today, and I really enjoy this palette. I love the packaging. It's really pretty and springy and pastels, and the shades kind of look more intimidating if you're not into color, but because they're pastels, they're sheerer, but you definitely can still get some pigment, and they're still really fun and shifty. Like it's just, I really do like it. But you have a couple of neutrals down here too, and I think it's kind of fun just to use it on the lower lash line, or I mean, I use it all over, but I'm even using it as blush and highlighter today. But these are really just beautiful shades. Like, so you may think it looks really intimidating, but like it's actually, well, I mean, I guess that could be intimidating to people. But you can just, it's sheerer than you would think it would be, but it's very pretty and glowy, and I think kind of like, I don't know, like whimsical fairy-like, maybe I'm going too crazy with that. But yeah, I really like this palette a lot, and it's, I wouldn't, okay, so the word affordable, I think it's kind of like, the word affordable is sort of like a personal sort of word, because I'm like, what is affordable? Affordable to me can be different to someone else, can be different to someone else, you know what I mean? I would wait for a sale on that, either at Ulta, on their actual site. Then this I got recently gifted by one of my friends, and this is an amazing pastel palette. I love it. It has like every pastel you could want. Like it has a peach, it has a lavender, it has a blue, it has a green, it has a yellow. I love this so much. The pans are huge, but it's, I really love this. I reach for it a lot ever since getting it, and look at the packaging, like super cool. This is the first of all, let's say the brand's name is Give Me Clo, and this is their Pastel Dreams palette. I've wanted this for so long, and I'm so happy to get it. I was so happy that she gifted this to me. Thank you so much, Sierra. She gifted me a lot of amazing makeup, but this is just, I've been wanting to try Give Me Glow for so long, and I just love it. Like, even the shimmers are just so reflective. They almost feel like a cream, and I love it. I love it. Okay, great. And then we have Nomad Cosmetics, the Feet Stay Province palette. I love this too. Like, I love the cool tones. You don't always see that in palettes, and I like the mix of cool tones. It's like I think they do neutrals really well. It's like a toned down, like colorful palette, because it has like purples, it has yellows, it has kind of like a gray purple, it has pinks, it has like kind of like an orangey peach. This is really nice. I love Nomad Cosmetics in general, and this kind of puts me outside my comfort zone because I don't always use cool tones, even though I do like them. But yeah, I love this palette too. The packaging, they are a travel indie brand, and I love them. I love the owners. I love them in general. But yeah, this is a great palette as well. Then we have another love. The packaging's all kind of similar, but or like the color, the whole aesthetic the aesthetic is similar. But this is from Gourmand Girls, the Ethereal palette. All right, so I need to glue these back in because I did potted them for a video. Or I potted these for a live I was doing with one of my friends. I love this palette so much, and of course my daughter got into that. This is a shifty special, like just a palette full of amazing special shades. Like it shifts. It's a different type of spring palette for me, but like I love, let's see, Dream. Like I love these as inner corner shades all over the lids. Then you even have a gold, which is really beautiful. The Ethereal shade, which is like an army. I mean, Ethereal is just like, it's like, they're all metallic, creamy, amazing. Pure, which is has like green, yellow. It's more than just a white than what you would see like in the pan. And then let's just Astrid, Nova, I'll do Indigo. Like, just like look at the shifts. Like look at that creaminess. Like that's just like putting my finger in there like a little bit. It's like a dab, and I love this palette. I love it so much. I love it. I love Gourmand Girls a lot. You guys know that. I love all these brands, but like the most palettes I have from any brand is from Gourmand Girls, and I'm friends with the owner. This is from one of my other friends, Ladybug Glow, Amanda, who's one of my really good friends. And I would say this is even like a spring palette because like, yeah, it has shifts, but like this is like a springy color. I mean, I feel like this could be like an anytime palette because like reds are more like fall or like winter. Well, I guess fall. I don't know. And then the like these two shades I think are kind of springy, like the peach and the 1999, which is actually based off of Prince. I had to ask her, like the purple, and has a black, which is also awesome. But I would say this is like a springy palette. It's her self-titled Lady But Glow palette. And then Actius Luna, which is an amazing brand too. She has this, and she has some brushes that I have, which are, I use these all the time. But this is what her brushes look like. They're really cute, really good brushes. I love the color, the pink, and the ferrule's rose gold. I was gifted this, the Ethereal palette and the Lady But Glow palette. But yeah, she has like a brooch here, and then like these really beautiful shades. Again, I think of these as springy because they have like a pink, a green, a yellow, very springy. And then Tiny Marvels, which was a collab with Sydney Grace and Mel Thompson, who is no longer with us. She's in heaven. But this is a beautiful palette, and even the packaging reminds me of spring, like the bugs and everything, and the grass, and you know. But like, I think of this as like a spring palette. It's really beautiful. The metallics are fantastic, very creamy, very pigmented, very foiled. The purple, the peach, the green, like I think of this as in like, you know, the mauve, as you can have this like a perfect spring palette as well. BH Cosmetics Lost in Los Angeles palette. It's another pastel palette, but they're a little brighter, and I did hit pan on a shade. But yeah, we have like the green, the pinks, the blues, the peach, purple, like very pretty, you know, pastel-y palette, and the springy palette. And then another Nomad Cosmetics palette. I love their packaging. Nomad Cosmetics Paradise Island palette. I actually have hit pan on this shade right here. Another very like, it can be pastels, but you can also have this very bright if you want to build it up, or sheer it out. It can be bright, or it can be like a pastel palette. But again, like I think of this as like a spring palette, and I really, really love it. Like, it's a beautiful like rainbowy palette. I love it so much. These are my spring palettes that I'm definitely be reaching for a lot during the spring. Let me know if you have any questions about any of these palettes and what you're gonna be reaching for this spring. Thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.